And they said it wasn't child abuse, which is unbelievable. That's the reason why we're going to the mayor's office about it. We're doing everything that we can about this situation because everything y'all doing doesn't make any sense. We're stuck in the middle of everything that y'all guys are doing because it's all about money. We've seen the amount of money that the foster parents make a month. Why do y'all give them that kind of money and they don't even take care of the kids? He got his teeth knocked out and everything at the first house. We reported it at the first family meeting and nothing was done about it. And now he got attacked by a dog and nothing was said. And she told him not to say nothing. And then she still gets 2 more children the same day Mari leaves.
I guess I don't really have an answer for you for that because I wasn't involved in that part, but I would really like to just focus on, because I think.
See what I'm saying? What I'm saying is every time something happens on our end, it get brushed under the table like it never happened. There's no reason he should have got attacked by a dog and nobody did nothing about it.
That's not what I'm trying to do. What I was saying, what I was getting to is that I think that you guys feel like they're in a safe place currently, correct?
I really don't know about that either. Because phone calls ain't the way they're supposed to be. We're not getting regular phone calls at 7 o'clock like it's supposed to be. And then restricted phone calls. Why can't we have the number? We don't call. You can ask every child foster parents that's been with them. We don't just blow up their phones. We don't do nothing but text. And we don't text all night long. We just want to see how the kids doing. They can send us a couple of pictures and stuff. We don't call people all the time. They talking about stuff that happened way back when they had other ones. That has nothing to do with us. They have our kids and we want to know how they're doing.
So, what are you, what they call you, how often are they supposed to be able to call you?
What, 5 times a week? And on Saturday, it's like around 7, 8 in the morning.
It's set up that you do, there are 5 days a week phone calls. There are 2 nights that the foster parents ask that there not be phone contact only because they're involved with the church. And those other nights they're at the church and by the time they get home, it's late. The number they have is the house phone.
That phone don't work no more.
That's a different phone. Yeah, that phone's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And not to mention, he's not at church at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when they get out of school. Why can't he call then? It don't make sense to call at 7 o'clock. I'm at work. He needs to call right after they get out of school. Why not? They come straight home. What's the problem with him getting on the phone calling right after?
Just so I can clarify, so you're saying that the times that is.
I didn't even get to talk to him last night because I was at work.
Because you're at work.
Yeah, I missed the call last night because I was at work.
So what time do you, I can't remember.
I'll go to work at 6 at night.
Okay.
And I'll get off at 6 in the morning.
Okay. And that's, oh yeah, because you said Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday 1 week, and then next week it's Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So you're just asking that maybe the times, if possible, be adjusted.
I just don't see why we can't talk to them every day. They're not at church at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the kids get out of school. That makes no sense. That they don't want to be talked to at all on the days they have church.
Yeah, that's not.
And then one night he didn't even call. He didn't call us at all. It was a night that we were supposed to do a visit at McDonald's, which I refused to do because that's embarrassing to take our kids and sit in McDonald's for 3 hours with people just coming in and out over and over for 3 hours. That's the reason why we didn't do that, because that's y'all wouldn't do that. You wouldn't allow your kids to meet your kids at a McDonald's at a public place in front of all these people and stuff for 3 whole hours. And then later on that night, we didn't hear from our kids, period. And then he said the reason why he didn't call is because his truck was messed up. I don't want to hear nothing like that. He didn't call because he was upset because we didn't see the kids. That was a retaliation move.
Okay. So here's what I have. I just want to go back over this so everybody understands from the needs. The evals for Damari and Cameron. Housing, I put that you guys are on the waiting list. The waiver for immunization. Sorry, I cannot get it out. The mental health evaluation for both parents, and I did put that you don't want to do it. I just put it, and I put substance abuse evaluation for both parents. So if you guys want that information at some point in time, because this is what some of these things are what is court ordered. So
well, with the substance abuse thing, I'm not doing that either because I already got my job. I had to do that to get my job. So
do you have? Well, so if you did do a substance abuse evaluation, did you have that documentation?
I mean, I took it up there to, what's that place, the chiropractic place? That's the place I had to go to take the drug test.
Oh, you did a drug test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the other main thing is we've gotta get our visits going again.
Okay.
That's why, I had asked for this meeting.
And actually, I'm gonna put the needs up there, and we'll talk about that right now, and then
I
I'll
think
just
we
add
put
on
it again because we haven't started.
Okay, and I'm gonna put this up here, so then we can write down the interactions, and then we'll, as we're going, I'll just keep writing them up. Okay. So, what is for you guys, what's the barrier right now for interactions?
Callie.
Me.
And as far, my understanding that I think Callie is going to just step away from this case.
She should have ended that.
And, well, that's what her, Families First kind of decided, and Amy Landers is going to take over. So what would be a barrier to starting your visits again?
Well, we gotta work around Dad's schedule
Right.
and the school schedule of the kids. I think that's gonna be
Kids
part
go
of
to
it.
school at what
Very
time?
obvious barriers. are gonna
2:30.
be those two right
Yeah,
there.
that doesn't even affect anything with them being in school because they get out at 2:30 and we get there at 3.
Okay.
Well, and I only say that because with you working, we need to, we're gonna have to coincide those two, just that, if we could, and I don't know that they have early out days up there, I'm assuming
Wednesday, every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, but we also need to
What's
work that.
early out?
12:30 every Wednesday.
Wednesday is impossible. I've let that be known over and over.
How come that is?
Because on Wednesday is the day I work and the day I get off of work. So on Wednesday I get off at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired because I've been working. And then the next Wednesday I'm going back into work, so I can't travel 2.5 hours, stay up there for 3 hours, and then come back. That's 7 hours there, and then 12 hours of work. That's 19 hours in that day.
So you're saying you couldn't, because you have that week that you work Monday, Tuesday, you couldn't do a Wednesday?
I get off that Wednesday morning.
Well, we'll figure something out, so, for Amy.
So, and that, well, we do need it, that's what, right, that's what you wanted
I
to
want to talk
set.
to her a minute.
Yeah, that's why we need.
Do you wanna take a break for a second? We can do
I
that.
just
That's
need a
up to
couple
you.
minutes, yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break real quick.
I mean, you guys keep going. And if they're-
No, we're not gonna go with Mama.
No.
That's not fair.
What, just can we talk, even though I know she's stepping out, but talk about what is the visits going to look like? Like, what are we wanting? If everything worked out perfectly, what were we wanting? Like, what are we, how often and
In
how
in
much?
a perfect
Still
world,
there?
as you just said, we'd have more
They
than
let
one
me come
visit
back
a
up there.
week. But, when we started this, we had kids
1
at
week
4 different placements.
which is 48
So
hours.
Right.
Callie
Then the next
honestly
week
was
is
trying
30,
to
which is
coordinate
36.
with different locations, different foster parents, then we had kids moving. Then we got all the kids together in Davenport, foster parents in Clinton. So it's been a struggle. Perfect world, we'd have a minimum of 2 a week.
I mean, a perfect world, they'd be back. They wouldn't be
You're absolutely
gone
right. You're
because
absolutely right.
And
they
I
was
think
taken
part
from
of,
nothing.
and I just wanna make, cause so I understand, cause isn't part of it, like, housing
Absolutely.
would move it along a lot, like if you had
Yeah, so we have
housing,
somewhere to
so.
be.
But
What you guys are on-
I'm still trying to figure out why they were taken and put in state's custody. That's the thing. Judge Bailey said they were not in need of assistance. Why can't we go to another judge and she say the exact opposite? It makes no sense. And then she said because Leah was under the age of 1 and didn't have a bed, but she was like 2.5 weeks away from being 1 year old. So that makes no sense.
Maybe one
But
of the attorneys can explain the difference there in between what Judge Bailey was saying and what Judge Dean
She said they wasn't in need of assistance. That's what she said when Amy went in there and lied about everything.
Hold on, babe, and I want them to be able to explain, because I know you're not happy with me or Callie. So I wanted the attorneys to be able to explain from the legal standpoint how what Judge was saying.
If you are willing.
Maybe better coming from you though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My understanding
You
of the
started
whole,
out right.
my understanding of the whole situation, that maybe what you're referring to is that Judge Bailey did the beginning. So she did the initial appearance, the pretrial conference type of thing, where we hadn't yet had an adjudicatory hearing. And Judge Dean actually did that, the formal hearing you've talked about, where Amy testified.
Yeah, but she lied.
Well, the adjudicatory hearing was when a finding was actually made. No one made a ruling prior to that, other than the temporary removal order when we did that hearing. Judge Bailey left to be on maternity leave before that adjudicatory hearing actually happened, and so Judge Dean did that actual hearing.
But on that day when she said that they would not need of assistance, why didn't they come home?
I don't remember saying that, so I guess.
Judge Bailey said it. Why didn't? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why didn't they come home that day?
And I would imagine Aaron has maybe, sorry, Aaron. Aaron has maybe Judge Bailey's ruling. I didn't bring my computer, it was dead from this morning, so it's plugged in my office, so I don't have it. But Aaron may have Judge Bailey's ruling, because I guess I don't remember Judge Bailey ever even making a finding regarding whether they were in need of assistance, because the hearing she did, Aaron, wasn't Judge Bailey's hearing that she did before maternity leave?
She did the removal.
So she wouldn't have made that finding yet, because we're not at that point, she can't do that.
Here's what I'm guessing she said, and I'll look. I'm guessing that day she said, we're not dealing with this today, so I'm not finding them children needed assistance, because that's not what we were doing that day, not because that was not proven. It's because that's not what we were dealing with.
I mean, but it wasn't proven
You can say that, but Judge Dean found that it was.
because Amy lied.
Okay, and I know you feel that way.
No, it's the truth.
Okay, and I
Just
know
like
you
she
feel
said, she
that
had an
way.
air mattress. We got video of the room and everything. Even the person that owned the house said that Amy lied.
And I know that you feel that way.
No, it's the truth. It's not how I feel. It's the truth. Like I seen you and Amy in court laughing.
I'm not going to try to explain it to you anymore then. If you don't want to listen, that's fine.
But I don't want to hear from you anyways. I'm not in the mood for none of this. I seen you and Amy in court laughing, and I brought it up to Alan's attention. The judge even seen y'all laughing, playing around in court. Even Katrina, the parent partner, said the same thing. Y'all playing around laughing when our kids are being taken while Amy is lying about it. It's a disgrace what y'all do to people. Y'all do this for money. It's plain and simple. Y'all do it for money. We seen the amount of money that the foster parents make. It makes no sense. They make that kind of money, but then y'all tell us we need to
wait a
provide.
minute.
No, Alan,
No.
Right, no, you told Brandon not to talk to us. So it's no reason to do all of that, man. We know everything.
Let's everybody
Stay out.
We'll let Alan in.
No, it's none of that. I don't need to hear none of that.
Listen to me.
No, it's not fair. What's fair is to bring our kids back. That's fair. What y'all did is not fair. Every one of y'all can get up and walk away if y'all want to. I don't care.
We're just trying to give you a break so you can have.
I don't need a break. I don't need a break. Y'all can sit here and talk. I'm getting ready to leave.
I really would like to talk about the
It doesn't matter because her parents are already getting attorneys. We've been talking to them. Because they even said the same thing. They said that it's about money. We didn't do anything wrong.
Who makes the money?
What do you mean who makes the money? Y'all makes the money.
No,
Y'all the ones involved in the case.
It's-
Y'all the ones making the money. What are you talking about?
but it's the state that
Who makes
brings
the money?
it.
We seen how much foster parents make. Y'all make money off of this. Y'all sitting here making it seem like y'all don't get paid.
Of course we